They say the greatest disorder isn't found outside. It's inside you. You can have a spotless house, a stable job, and everything that looks perfect from the outside, yet still feel lost, empty, or disconnected. Because life is not about how much you do. It's about how you live each moment. Today, many people feel overwhelmed, stuck in routines that no longer fulfill them, tired of trying to change their lives, but not knowing where to start. But here's the truth few people understand. You don't always need to start over. You need to repair what's already in front of you. You need to bring order to the chaos inside. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism teaches us that real transformation doesn't come from controlling the world. It comes from learning to govern your own mind. As the philosopher Epictetus said, it's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about things. That single truth can change everything. When you learn to focus your attention on what you can control, silence the noise of your thoughts, and act calmly in the middle of chaos, you begin to feel something deep and powerful, inner order. This kind of order doesn't depend on money, status, or anyone else. It depends entirely on you. So today, I want to share with you 10 Stoic practices that can help you rebuild your life from the inside out. These aren't abstract theories. They're practical actions, tools that turn confusion into clarity, fear into strength, and distraction into focus. What you're about to hear isn't just philosophy. It's a roadmap back to yourself. Before we begin, I want you to do something symbolic. Write in the comments or say out loud this phrase, I choose to rebuild my life from within. It's not just words. It's a declaration of intent. When you write it, you're telling yourself that change begins not in the world around you, but in your mind, your attitude, and your response to life. Write it calmly, as if planting a seed that will one day bear fruit. Now, let's begin. Lesson 1. Train your concentration. We live in an age where attention is the most stolen resource. It's not time or money that we lose most. It's our ability to truly be present. We jump from one notification to another, one idea to the next, as if our mind were battlefields under constant attack. Every time you give in to distraction, you lose a piece of your inner strength. Stoicism teaches that a scattered mind is a weak mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are fragmented, your life will be too. Concentration isn't a gift. It's a muscle, and whoever masters their attention masters their destiny. The real enemy isn't just the noise of the world. It's the noise inside you, the endless what-ifs, the worries about tomorrow, the regrets about yesterday. We live trapped between past and future, forgetting that power only exists in the present. That's where calm, clarity, and discipline are built. To train your concentration, start with small, powerful acts. When you write, just write. When you eat, just eat. When you listen, listen fully, without planning your reply. Every time you choose to stay present, you strengthen your mind. Make focus your daily ritual. Before starting any task, remove distractions, take a deep breath, and repeat silently, I'm here. This is what matters right now. You don't need an empty mind. You need a focused one. You don't need to eliminate thoughts. You just need to stop following every one of them. The world will always pull you toward noise, but you can choose silence within. Be firm. Own your attention, because if you don't direct it, everything else will. And remember, every time you bring your mind back to the present, you're training your freedom. Lesson 2. Build a strong body and a resilient mind. You can't expect to have a strong mind while living in a weak body. The Stoics knew this well. For them, physical training wasn't about vanity. It was about discipline. They understood that the body is the first battlefield where self-control, consistency, and willpower are forged. Today, many people want peace without effort, strength without struggle, clarity without sacrifice. But resilience comes only through resistance. When you move your body, even when you don't feel like it, you send a powerful message to your soul. I'm in control. Getting up to exercise, taking a cold shower, walking instead of sitting. These aren't small acts. They're declarations of will. Seneca said that we should train the body to endure discomfort, cold, fatigue, hunger, because those who can bear small hardships will be ready for great ones. Training isn't punishment. It's spiritual practice. Every drop of sweat is proof of discipline. Every deep breath under strain builds determination. The effort you invest in your body strengthens your mind. A tired body can rest, but a weak will cannot stand. A strong body holds a stable mind. Physical fatigue, when guided by purpose, cleanses anxiety and quiets the restless thoughts that cloud judgment. That's why Stoics valued action as a form of virtue. It keeps you grounded in reality and strengthens your inner order. Lesson 3. Change your attitude, not your location. You can travel the world, change cities, jobs, or friends. But if you don't change your mindset, you'll carry the same problems wherever you go. Peace doesn't come from a new place. It comes from a new perspective. The Stoics taught that the wise person can stay calm anywhere because their peace doesn't depend on the landscape, but on their attitude toward it. If your mind is in chaos, no external change will bring real order. You'll end up repeating the same stories with different scenery. Running away doesn't free you. It only delays a confrontation with yourself. The real transformation starts when you stop asking, "Well, would I be happier?" and start asking, "Who do I need to become right here, right now?" You can't always choose your circumstances, but you can always choose your attitude. And that's where your power lives. Lesson 4. Free yourself from modern slavery. The new slavery doesn't have chains. It lives in your habits. It's in your phone, your cravings, your constant need for validation. You don't need a prison to be trapped. Just depend on something you can't let go of. The Stoics warned that whoever can't govern themselves is not free. Freedom doesn't begin when the world stops controlling you. It begins when you stop giving it that power. Ask yourself, what controls my actions more than I do? Maybe it's social media, procrastination, or fear of being alone. The first step to freedom is awareness. Discipline isn't punishment, it's liberation. It means mastering desire, not killing it. It means acting from choice, not impulse. Every time you delay gratification, you grow stronger. Every time you give in, your chains grow tighter. Start small. Spend a day offline, skip sugar, sit in silence. You'll discover that you can live without what you thought you needed, and that realization is power. Lesson 5. Decide with reason, not just emotion. Most mistakes come from reacting too fast. Anger, fear, or excitement can cloud your judgment and push you to act in ways you'll regret. Stoicism teaches that emotions aren't the enemy, but they shouldn't be the driver. Feel deeply, but decide wisely. When emotion rises, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, if I were calm, would I do the same? This small space between feeling and action is where wisdom lives. Don't rush major decisions. Sleep on them. The world pressures you to respond instantly, but silence and time are your greatest allies. When reason leads and emotion follows, peace is a result. Lesson 6. Focus on action, not endless planning. Many people spend their lives preparing, but never starting. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect mood, the perfect plan. But perfection never arrives. The Stoics knew that hesitation is just fear disguised as caution. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Don't talk about what you'll do. Just start doing it." One imperfect action taken today is worth more than 1,000 perfect intentions waiting for the right moment. Action creates clarity. Movement builds confidence. Each morning, write down one task that will make your day meaningful. Do it before checking your phone. That's your daily victory. Lesson 7. Build your own sense of worth. In today's world, people measure their value through likes, comments, and approval. But if your self-worth depends on the applause of others, you will collapse the moment the applause stops. The Stoics taught that the person who depends on external validation becomes a slave to it. True confidence comes from integrity, doing what's right even when no one's watching. Your worth doesn't need to be seen to be real. It grows quietly with every promise you keep, every act of honesty, every moment you choose virtue over vanity. The one who is content with themselves is unshakable. Lesson 8. Stop trying to be perfect. Perfectionism looks noble, but it's a trap. It's fear disguised as control. The fear of failing, of being judged, of not being enough. The Stoics knew that progress, not perfection, is what matters. Every mistake is a teacher, every setback a lesson. Seneca wrote, "While we waste our time hesitating, life is slipping away." Don't aim to do it flawlessly. Aim to do it faithfully. Start now. Learn as you go. Every imperfect step forward is better than waiting another day to begin. Lesson 9. Seek voluntary challenges. Comfort weakens the soul. Every time you choose the easy path, you surrender a piece of your strength. The Stoics trained themselves to face discomfort on purpose. They took cold baths, fasted, endured hardship, not for punishment, but preparation. The principle is simple. If you train yourself to endure discomfort voluntarily, you'll handle adversity naturally. Do something uncomfortable each day. Wake up early. Speak your truth. Turn off distractions. These are small battles that build inner armor. Lesson 10. Practice forgiveness relentlessly. Holding grudges is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. The longer you hold on to resentment, the more it burns you from within. Forgiveness isn't about approving what happened. It's about releasing what's holding you back. You can't change the past, but you can reclaim your peace. Every time the memory returns, breathe and let it go. You'll feel lighter, freer, stronger. The Stoics understood that no one can steal your peace unless you hand it over. Forgiveness is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's strategy. It's freedom. Rebuilding your life doesn't mean making it perfect. It means learning to live with purpose, balance, and strength, even when life is chaotic. Every day you choose clarity over confusion, calm over reaction, and virtue over complaint. You are keeping your promise to rebuild your life from within. So once again, write it, say it, remember it. I choose to rebuild my life from within. Because peace doesn't come when life changes. It comes when you do. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and hit that subscribe button for more.